shave with the grain.
Oh, it is Brian. Good job.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Sweet. What's up, everybody? It's your buddy WolfyP.
And I'm Sanna.
And welcome back to Dream Daddy. Last time we were here, we went moshing with fucking
Moshing with Matt.
Matt, thank you. For whatever reason, I forgot his name for a
Yeah,
second.
you remembered Brian, but not Matt. The
Well, I went Brian?
Fair point.
Matt. So we can go on another date with Matt, but...
Or bro.
Oh, hey, buddy, so I've... Oh, wait, no, you were Craig.
Oh, yeah,
He was like, hey.
California.
Yeah.
The 409. Hey, buddy, so I have his favorite ass.
Gotta get on the 409.
I have to think of the Californians. Robert invited me over to dinner. Oh!
That mother...
No! Wait!
That pooping bunghole.
No, but maybe he's intimidated by us. Or maybe it's because we already slept with him and he thinks that... It's kind of past him by another bro, but... Wait. I've known the guy for years. I still don't get a good read on him. And I know it's gonna be super awkward if I go by myself. Will you please come with me? Yeah, we can learn more about Robert and be like, hey, dude, why the fuck did you fucking bail?
Sure. I love food. I especially love food that's free. And I don't know why you're so sweaty over cooking, but sure. Yeah, dude, I'm down.
Oh my god, we're so down. Oh, like, thank you.
I feel like that should be more like, thank you!
But then you sounded like Froggy. Thank you! I'm Froggy! Eat that dinner.
I really hope that's a sweat of relief.
So.
Oh my.
Oh my. I'm still I'm kind of heartbroken that Robert ditched us.
I'm not heartbroken. I'm fucking mad. It's like, dude, we tried to like go out. Oh man, I don't know how I feel about social time with Robert.
Yeah, we're a little peeved.
Still, I guess free food is free food.
It is, but at what cost?
Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. Craig and I decided to meet up before heading over to Robert's place.
Thank you.
Thank you. Craig's waiting on my porch, bottle of white wine in hand.
Damn, he's going fancy.
Right?
Hey.
Romero, bro, I'm glad to see you.
Likewise, man. Glad of you to bring wine.
Oh, it's not wine, it's sparkling apple cider. Robert literally has a wine cellar, so I think he's good.
Wow.
Or at least I think he has a wine cellar. I'm generally unsure if he was telling the truth or not. I can never tell with him.
Thank God it's not just me. I never know.
Maybe we can learn a little something.
Maybe.
I need to know more as to A, why he's ditching us.
Right.
B, why he's asking out our bro Craig.
Right.
Is it because we didn't ask out Craig, but we did ask out Robert?
I don't know.
I just want to know why he ditched us. I'm hurt by it. I'm
I
hurt.
know.
I'm just really,
You're
really
hurt? I'm angry.
And together, we're gonna learn the truth.
Yes.
Because the truth shall set you free.
Oh.
He's so deadpan about everything. I usually just laugh it off, but man, that guy's an enigma.
My mind is
an enigma.
Vid?
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
We start walking over to Robert's house. Does Robert even know how to cook?
Does Robert know we're coming?
I have sincere doubts about whether he even knows how to shave properly. Or iron his shirts. I feel like you learn to cook after you learn those first two. Or those two first.
I disagree. I still can't properly iron a shirt, but I can cook a damn good meal.
That's true.
I can iron a shirt, just I tend to somehow fuck it up. Like, I always just feel like I'm over-ironing one side more than the other.
I think I got all three of those skills down. I just choose to not partake in one of them.
Yeah.
And when I have to groom, a lot of the time I'm like, I'm gonna pamper myself. And
Well,
I'll like to have someone groom me.
At least shaving for me is such a pain in the ass, and it takes so long. Hi, bud.
Okay.
One time, I saw him grab a hot dog from a trash can.
I knew
My
that.
man.
I was like, you had to read that. That's why I need to get your attention
Yeah,
there.
sorry.
I was like, hot dog trash.
I mean, it was at the very top of the trash can, like, sitting above it, but still, if you were on trial, I think the jury would define that as in the trash.
In his defense, I've definitely considered grabbing food from the top of the trash before.
I
Dude,
have.
I have, like...
When you're starving, when you live in a household and you don't get food and you're starving, you go for the thing that is on top. Because that is food.
That sad mom letting food die in the car life.
I was going to say that abuse life where we weren't allowed to eat.
Both, yo, both.
Well, yeah. I think we've all considered it, but like the difference is that Robert actually did it.
I don't think I like how you're shaming a man for
Yeah.
getting free food. True.
Listen, what did he say? What was his keg stand Craig?
Cake stand Craig.
Fucking you have no room to judge. Let the man live.
Right. True. Maybe he's the enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back.
Damn straight we are.
All right, time to trot. We arrive at Robert's house and ring the doorbell. This is still Romero's thought. Why am I changing my voice when I read the narration? I don't.
But it works.
I don't know. But
That's
the doorbell won't chime.
Does it? He probably has a broken doorbell like us.
Must be broken. Craig knocks on the
See?
door a few times.
Robert's a little too much like
He's
us. Maybe that's why.
He's a little trashy. He's a little hood ratty.
Maybe that's why I immediately liked him, but that's probably also why he might not be a good fit for us.
Yeah, he's a little sludgy, as I like to call it. Like, yeah, we're not trashy.
I'm not a popsicle.
Like, I don't think we're trash. We're just a little sludgy sometimes.
Sometimes we attack.
We're a little mangy.
We've grown as people, but we still have.
Bark. Since when does Robert have a dog?
I don't know. That's weird.
Oh, we're at the wrong house. I can hear Robert just inside. 1 second!
This is uncharted territory, Romero. But if he's the one making barking noises, and there is no dog... oh, but what if? I thought he was, like, making a statement.
Don't say that. We're not even inside yet.
The thing is, we slept with him once before.
Yeah.
We didn't see no dog.
Finally, the door opens. Robert looks pretty stunned to see me and quickly adjusts his posture to try to hide it. This is gonna be weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think Craig told Rob, which is a shitty move.
Yeah,
I'm like, if
Craig.
Robert was like, I want you to come over, like, I want...
I forgot that I can move the mouse.
Yes. Super quick before you keep reading. That's a shit move.
Yeah, like, that's
where
not
it's
cool.
like, he probably wanted this to be maybe a date of some sort, or...
Try to get some of that bussy.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with getting some pussy. But then Craig was like, I'm gonna bring my friend, like, oh man, I have been mad about things like that in the past where I'm like, I'm gonna be selfish and I want to try and hang out with one person by myself and be like, this is our alone time, it's gonna be fine. And then
they bring
a friend and I'm like, never mind.
This motherfucker.
Well, it also it shows, so to Robert that's gonna show the fact that like Craig isn't interested that way.
Yeah.
Which is like a harsh way to learn that when you're like, oh,
cool.
Me, like my entire plan, like literally my whole plan of what I wanted to do tonight is ruined.
Yep. And just in case, because I don't think I can say it with a straight face without getting the giggles. For those of you who are wondering what a bussy was, Vid, why don't you go ahead and throw in the perfect clip for the explanation?
Please do.
Going online to meet someone just feels thirsty.
Yeah, thirsty for some of that bussy.
Bussy? What is bussy?
It's butt pussy. You're into that, right?
I don't know.
That's why you gotta get online, Matt.
Thank you, Vid.
Thank you.
You know.
Now that everyone knows what this game is fully about, we may continue.
Romero, didn't know you'd be tagging along.
Oh.
Did Craig not tell Robert I was coming? Come on, Craig.
Yeah, man.
Yep. He agrees with us. I can leave if there's not...
Oh.
No, it's fine. Come on in. Wipe your feet. Wipe your feet. There we go. Oh my god, his place is a fucking mess.
I want to know what he's drinking, though.
Right? We enter Robert's living room.
He's got a cool bunch of, like, vinyls and stuff on the wall.
That is, yeah.
And he's got cool boomerangs. Boomerangs.
Boomerangs.
That's what I was gonna say.
We entered Robert's living room, which is a lot more inviting than I remember it being. Oh my.
Listen, we was drunk and it was dark and we had a good time.
Yeah, we had a good time.
What if Robert didn't go out because he was like scared?
I think we're gonna learn.
I have to know.
Make yourselves at home. We can still hear barking from the other room.
I didn't know you have a dog, Robert. you have a dog, Robert?
Oh yeah, that's Betsy.
Betsy! It's so cute.
I have to put her up when guests are over. She'll calm down in a bit.
But I want to meet Betsy like right now.
Yeah, I know, me too. What kind of dog is she? That voice was Pitbull.
Yes!
Rescued her from a dog fighting ring a few years back. She hates strangers. If I let her out right now, she would probably have to take you. I would probably have to take you both to the ER.
Oh my god, I love Betsy. He rescued her. I love Robert.
Yeah.
Like I was saying earlier that I was like, we'll go with Matt because you know Matt's like our boy, and I immediately am like, but Robert.
He rescued a pity.
I knew from my heart of hearts that I would always love Robert.
Yeah.
And here
Now
I
that he's
am.
growing up, he doesn't have the look anymore. But when Mikey here was a bit younger of a pup, I think like his face had a couple like pity features. But they're they're slimming out.
They've been. I would say maybe a hint if you weren't fully paying attention. I think his face is definitely a little bit more lab.
Yeah. I think he's a lab collie mix. That's a lab, not collie, a lab, like some kind of herder mix, like a lab shepherd.
What are you doing? What are you chewing on?
What's he chewing on? That
Oh.
fool. It's a towel.
You allowed to chew on that?
No.
Give me that. This is not for
Yeah,
you.
no. Craig and I make eye contact. He raises an eyebrow at me.
I want to see Betsy.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
No, you are the biggest lap dog. Don't do this. No. No.
But
Oh, you're so heavy. Oh, there's nerves in these thighs.
yeah, we're gonna take a real quick real quick break, and we're gonna put Mikey in his little home. We'll be right back.
Jimmy Turner, my name is Doug Dimmadale,
And we're back.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that. There's just
It's the-
there's a young man that needed some calming. It's okay, bud. And you can like pet him through the bars. It's all good. That way he knows he's not in trouble.
Yeah, you're not
He's just in his
so-
little house.
A long time.
Okay. Yeah, so that shaking you guys hear, that's Mikey in his little crate, in his little house. Okay. But I gotta go finish dinner. Made usabuco. Usabuco. I don't think I've ever heard of that. No, bud.
I'm gonna look it up super quick.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You look it up.
I'm gonna look it up.
Okay.
Hold on.
I just want to see who has the
Us?
next line.
It's you, so you're fine.
Okay.
So
Here, it's narration, so I'll keep going.
Uso.
Okay.
Usco.
Buco, like B-U-C-O.
Yeah.
B-U-C-O.
How do you
Ro-
say that?
Usabuco?
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming.
It's a specialty of Lombard cuisine
Okay.
of cross-cut veal shanks braised with vegetables, white wine, and broth.
Ooh.
It is often garnished with gremolata
Hmm.
and is traditionally served with either risotto or polenta, depending on your region. It is an Italian dish.
Mm-hmm. That sounds yummy.
It looks really good.
That
Here,
sounds awesome.
Pete, throw up a photo.
Bam!
Look at how good that looks.
That looks
Look at how good
awesome.
Doesn't
It
it
really
look good?
does look great.
Maybe you guys should make this at your restaurant.
You would think, right? Robert leaves the room, presumably to go to the kitchen. Craig leans in and whispers.
Oh, sorry. I was like reading it and I was like, go on.
Oh, that's your line.
Was the dog fighting thing real or was he kidding? I think that's real.
I don't know. I feel like you wouldn't like joke about that.
No, I think Robert seems to be kind of.
Dude.
Buddy. I think Robert seems to be kind of harsh but I don't think that he would lie about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I
Like I
wouldn't
think he's
so.
very real.
Yeah.
But this is just me projecting.
Yes. Oh,
Buddy.
that's you.
Also, what's Osco Buco?
I don't know.
We might have to let the dog go out.
Oh, you.
Did you make? No, he didn't. We looked it
We
up.
just looked it up. Yeah. All right,
We're
let's,
letting him out. Hold on.
let's let him out. But if you get rowdy, you're going back in there.
You just get up on the.
Yeah, just get up on the bed.
Yeah, just on the bed,
Here,
not on
handsome.
my lap.
Yeah, up on the bed. Good,
Good
boy.
All right, sorry about that.
Oh yeah, did he read that? Did he make up that word?
I don't know, but he's about to eat that chocolate.
Yeah, no,
Can't.
I moved it.
Do you make up that word?
Until I have uso buko in front of me, we can only assume so.
Dude, he's making a fancy dish. He thought that he was gonna get some. He wanted to be on a date.
He wanted that.
He
pussy.
wanted some bussy. He was like, he asked Craig out on like a date. You can tell by like the food that he's making.
Mm-hmm.
And Craig ruined it.
Craig
Oh my god.
ruined it.
We're dropping all the Kit Kats.
I dropped a big
Things
old
are going
thing of
wrong.
Kit Kats.
Like,
Do you mind reading this bit of narration?
we sit in silence for a second, taking in Robert's living room.
Are we about to get sawed?
No! Why?
Why?
We all see, and this is another thing. I think I had a feeling that everyone was gonna react to Robert in this kind of form or way, but I could tell that there's something else there, and that's why I want to know what it is.
Yeah.
Nah, usually we wake up in those what? Okay. Nah, usually you wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walked into this one. He did look pretty shocked to see you. Maybe you being here threw off his plans. Yeah. His murder plans. It's not murder plans. He wanted to murder that bussy.
This is so weird.
Sorry, your dog just really failed on.
I know.
I shouldn't be laughing. I should help him up.
He's such a sweet boy.
Here, good boy. Up you go.
Robert finally walks into the room, carrying 3 paper plates of steaming food like a waiter. I don't have a dining table. Don't trust them. So we're eating here.
Sounds good. We
Wow.
eat on the couch all the time.
Yeah. Also, I don't have real people plates. Hope that's okay.
I love Robert.
Robert sets plates in front of us on the coffee table. I still can't tell what it is. Looks like meat. Maybe. Lots of sauce. I can make out some vegetables.
It looks delicious.
It looks amazing. I think that might be rice, but it could also be pasta. It's risotto, like
Yeah.
it's kind of in the middle. Guess there's only one way to find out.
I'm not the biggest fan of risotto, but
I like real risotto.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of your guys' risotto.
Yeah,
I
it
guess I
ain't
should
real.
say.
I take a bite.
Puppers.
No. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm eating a Kit Kat.
That's okay. It adds ambiance.
I take another bite. The melody of flavors in this dish is amazing. The meat is so tender, and the risotto, I think that's what it is, is so creamy.
See? So, brother, we have our music man, but we have our chef. Puppers, use your foot.
Use your back legs.
Jesus Christ, whatever.
Robert, this is really incredible. You cooked this? There's a
Great.
pregnant pause as Robert formulates a response. Like it's weird to get a compliment from me. I fished it out of a dumpster behind a restaurant. Or at least I think it was a restaurant.
Stop.
Hold on, I know you said help, but...
Just so you guys can see what my sister's dealing with.
He's a big dog too.
Are you okay?
He's eating my hair.
Alright, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough of the video.
Get this
Alright.
beast off me.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
I gotta make sure to send that to you.
No. Mikey.
Okay, Mikey, come on, bud, get down.
I love
get
you
down.
too.
Good boy.
Oh,
Good boy. Okay.
good boy.
All right. Sorry about that.
I know we should not be stopping in
Alright.
all of this, but
I know.
the dog is going insane.
Yeah.
As you guys saw.
Yes.
That's a lot of weight.
Yeah, he's like 50 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you believe people just throw this stuff away?
Puppies.
Come on, doggos. Why are you being so loud? I almost gagged.
Oh, come! You were just saying how good it was.
Right? Alright, real quick. There's the next line. There we go. And you can stay in here with us, Lillian.
Yeah.
Alright. I look over at Craig, who looks weary but still has his mouth full. He gives Robert a thumbs up. Glad you like it.
Oh.
Okay, so he was
Yeah, he was messing around.
messing.
I was like, you can't have that kind of sauce from dumpster.
Yeah, no.
Simple as that.
He just didn't want to take actual credit for it.
No, because he's a humble man. He's our sexy dad.
He's a sad boy.
I love him.
He's a fellow sad boy.
Ugh, we can relate.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you learn to cook like this?
Worked at a restaurant in Spain for a hot sec.
Hot.
Is he messing with us? I decide to play along. You lived in Spain? After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe.
Hot.
Crashing on couches, sleeping in hostels, wherever. Totally broke. Worked a couple of odd jobs wherever I could. Wherever I could, scrap together some cash.
Oh.
One night, I'm eating dinner at this little restaurant just outside of Madrid. I go to pay and realize I spent the last of my money on booze the night before.
Oh.
I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Long story short, they ended up liking me so much they offered me a job. Why not, right? Started living with some distant relatives on my ma's side. Over the course of 2 years, I worked my way up from busboy to sous chef. Learned a lot.
You can relate, bro.
Yeah, I can. Craig and I wait for the punchline. What night watchman did he swindle to get back to the States? Who did he con in a game of poker to get in the back room of a speakeasy for safe passage in a crew quarters of a cargo ship?
Honestly, who do they think that Robert is? Like, he just drinks a lot.
He just drinks a lot.
I want people to think that about me.
Hey.
Anyway, I still love to cook.
Hell yeah.
Motherfucker.
We're gonna go on a date with Robert!
I don't know what's real anymore, but this food's so good, I kinda don't care. Plus, Robert is actually talking to me like we're two people in the same room, which is nice. Which I guess is nice?
Yes, because he did kind of ditch us.
Yes. That's amazing.
It really is. To be totally honest, I wasn't exactly expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on paper plates. Come on, Craig.
I don't care about presentation. If the food is good, it should speak for itself. There I slightly disagree.
I kind of agree with. I think it just depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
But he just said, he's like, I don't have people plates, so
Yeah.
he can't.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that.
I'm like, maybe the plates weren't great, but I'm sure that the food itself looked good.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean, like, I always say it at the restaurant.
Mhm.
They, like, the servers like to give me a hard time because they're like, oh, you know this regular? No, I don't. Like, I don't have anyone memorized except for, like, very few people.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, you should know who our regulars are. Like, you should keep them memorized. And I tell them the same thing every time. I don't care if the Queen of England comes in or the homeless guy down the street. I will give them the exact same love and care in every dish.
Yep.
Because to me, they're the same person.
Yeah.
All I care about is giving someone food that makes
good food.
That makes them happy, that I can be proud of.
And it's like, and I made this.
Yep.
I'm gonna be proud of it. That was a big thing. So when I cooked pizzas, it was the same thing where I'm like, I'm not gonna give someone a pizza that looks like shit.
Yeah.
If I'm not willing to eat it, I am not willing to serve it.
Hey, Vid, if you find something on my Instagram that I cooked that looks good, why don't you go ahead and throw it up? Bam.
Mm-hmm.
Something that looks like a proper, like,
A
dish,
proper
not like my fucking hot dog that I made.
We'll find one.
Yeah. Maybe.
Possibly.
Alright.
Pasta de brew.
This usobuco is screaming for itself.
I think you guys should.
I was like, what is he talking about? Alright, this food should speak for itself. It's fucking screaming for itself. Excuse me. And the paper plates are just as good as regular plates if you double them up. They are nice and sturdy.
That they is.
Hey, is it bad if I ask for seconds?
No.
He should say no. No problem, but save room for dessert. I made lemon berry savarin.
Ooh, I want to see what that looks like. Hold on.
Savarin, V, go ahead and throw it up right here. Bam! If I remember right, I could be wrong. I think it's like a pudding thing, but I don't quite remember. I think it's like a pudding thing. You guys just saw it.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that looks good.
Right? Was that right? It's like a pudding thing, right?
No, it looks more like a cake thing.
Let me see.
It's like a little ring cake. With
Oh
stuff in it.
yeah. That's right. I don't know what I was thinking of then.
A pudding, I'm guessing.
Yeah, some pudding something.
Oh.
Well, aren't you just full of
Craig looks over at me.
Hey.
surprises?
Robert winks. You bet I am.
Hell yeah. I love him so much.
You can come over for dinner anytime.
Yes.
Oh.
Craig.
Fuck.
What a fuck.
Ouch.
Why?
Why? What did we do wrong?
Yeah.
Was it because we asked about the tattoo and he really, really disliked that? Remember, we got like black aura.
Yeah, that's
Did we
true.
fuck up?
I don't know, but we got a black or something with Matt, and then I fixed it.
Maybe we just haven't gotten a chance to fix it yet.
Maybe.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why he's so cold with us, is that we fucked up and we just haven't had a chance to fix it. I'm gonna get seconds.
Me too. After consuming way more usabuko than my body could handle, and then really ensuring a later food coma with a generous serving of whatever Savrin was, Craig and I decide to head out. Thanks for coming. I'm making an attempt to be more social.
Hell yeah.
Something tells me he's not going to follow through on that.
Unless we make him. Man, if you'll have me, I'm here. Damn, that
Right.
is not a thing I
That
think
is
you wanna.
direct.
Yeah. Especially if there's Buka involved.
Dad tip number 14,
Welcome.
shave with the grain.
You've got
I wanna
dads.
ask out Robert.
Maybe, but I think like we should finish like this mat run. That's what I'm thinking. If you guys want to see us play this game again and do a Robert run, let us know.
We won't make that mistake again.
We will not make that mistake
Hand
again.
tattoo.
Okay. So Matt, give him another message.
I think so.
All right, let's do a mat
I
run.
mean,
Let's
I wanna
finish
do
this mat run.
a Robert run, but that's fine.
Okay. The only acceptable time and place for decaf coffee is never and in the trash. Okay.
That's it.
All right. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. Amanda! Amanda sticks her head out of her room.
Father!
That's adorable. Want to go to the coffee spoon?
Oh, so you can get called cool once. Sorry, I can't read this right.
Yeah.
Oh, so you can get cool once and now. Okay. Oh, so you get cool once, and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo jazz and stuff.
Amanda,
Are you gonna bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology?
no, it is a sketchbook. I draw in it. Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not?
Let me get my laptop and my leather-bound journal. I love
What a
that.
little shithead.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, it's
what's
this
his name?
fucking guy. I don't remember his name. Amanda and
I don't know
I
what I voiced him as.
I know, I don't remember either. Amanda and I make a short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today, just a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter and see a familiar pierced face. I think his name was Pablo.
Nice.
Yeah. I think this
It was me, but I'm trying to remember what his voice was, but I can't.
I can't help but get like a chaw voice.
Chop. Hey, you were the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night.
Mandy casts a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me shirts.
And who might you be, miss?
This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I am a father to and am very protective of.
An honor to make your acquaintance. My name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music? I wouldn't call witch house music. Or I wouldn't call witch house music. But okay.
Wow. Damn.
Amanda's like not here for Pablo.
Right?
A piercing blow to my ego. Though not one that will be dissuade my need to impress you.
My innate dad senses tingle. I'm overwhelmed with a fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child! Change the subject, defend witch house, reappropriate lines from Taken. What do you think?
Well, if we defend witch house, I think Amanda will get mad.
Yeah. I think it's change the subject
change
or
the subject.
I think this like might be might be more embarrassing, but it also could be threatening. So I think change the subject.
I think let's just change the subject.
All right, for now, let's just change the subject. Anyways, Pablo, I didn't know you worked here.
Yeah, man. Today's my first day. Matt's still training me.
Romeo! Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high five, as fellow cool people do. I see you've met my newest employee.
At your service. Although I'm only here until cross-sign, cross-sign starts their world tour. This guy's gonna go through many voices because I do not remember what he sounds like at all.
When's that?
Well, we have to put out a record first.
And how are you? All right, Pablo. Now, what do we do with customers again?
Right. Yes.
Pablo clears his throat.
Hello, good folk of the Maple Bay. Can I interest you in tasty caffeinated beverage?
This motherfucker.
Smashing pumpkin spice latte, please. A classic. And you?
Americano football. Ooh, okay, Americano football. Def Cat for Cutie. Or Father John Mesto. American football. Americano football. American football is another, like, sad boy, like, pop punk emo band.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's
I was
actually.
gonna say, I don't know what that is.
Actually, if I have to, like, Veed, if you gotta bleep this out, do it. But American football. If I remember.
You want to show me when we're not recording, so we don't?
No, because it's, fucking. It makes perfect sense. Oh, they're not the band I necessarily thought of, but it's like they're another one of those fucking like emo boy bands. They're pretty rad. I like them. Super chill.
It is
And I
super
can
chill.
show you.
And what did we learn? Dad tip was to not drink decaf.
Yeah.
So not a decaf for
No
cutie, though.
decaf for cutie.
So I
The
do
Death
love
Cat
that.
for cutie is really funny.
I love that name.
Americano football. Americano football, please, because an Americano is just black coffee,
Okay.
if I remember right.
Oh.
Nope.
With
Nobody
water.
cared for that.
Okay. Nobody cared for that? Our coffee is as strong as that band's feelings. Good choice.
We didn't get any like hearts or anything.
I don't get it. Is there any?
Hey.
Oh, American football is a sport, but it's also this emo band that made a good album and then waited over a decade and then made another good album, and their music was very sad and sometimes featured sad trumpets.
That's true. I heard that just now.
Yep. They're like one of those. And I'm over explaining the joke again.
Coming right up.
Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him. I kept wanting to say obsesses over him.
I'm glad he's not.
Alright. You'll get the hang of it. For as goofy as a dude as he is, kid works hard.
Good.
Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again.
Oh.
Hell yes!
Oh.
I'm actually gonna be done training Pablo in a couple hours and was gonna go record shopping. Wanna come along?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Pablo brings us our drinks and Amanda buries herself in her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt.
Cute.
Last time we hung out, he told me he had trouble hanging out with other people. But for some reason, he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him.
Good. We
Good.
do too, because we love him.
Oh yes. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store.
Yeah, sounds great.
Have you ever been here before? No, I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive. I have no idea what that is.
Oh.
Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff.
Hell yeah.
Lots of pop punk and emo bands, please. That's what I want. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums. Some indie band is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. Sounds like Angelo's.
Yeah, it does.
So, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point because they sound amazing?
Hey.
There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyls sound warmer, or more true to the artist's intent. But really, I think it's just nice to collect records. Hell yeah, dude.
Hey.
It's cool that in this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones. But there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love.
I agree.
I do as well.
Oh.
That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical form as possible. I was gonna say physical.
Your physics has to go.
We are vegetarians now.
We're vegetarian.
Need throw that clip in.
No, I don't. I told you I'm a vegetarian now. We don't eat bugs. We pet them.
Thanks,
Dude,
Blood.
This was the last book. I would have eaten it slower.
Remember when we were kids and we would have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so that we could record our favorite songs? I was at the very tail end of that.
Yeah.
Hey.
It made each listen really special. And mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took.
I still think that giving like a mixtape or like a CD, like something that you made for a friend or significant other or whatever. I'm like, there's something so special where like these songs make me think of you.
Yeah.
Like, or us or whatever. Like there's something very nice about getting
Yeah. There's something really nice
a
about that.
mixtape or a nice little CD.
Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school.
Oh my god, we're gonna get a mixtape.
I look around the multi-level record store, so not Angelo's, this is big, and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk, nunsploitation? I have no idea where to even start. Yeah, anarcho. I think that's anarcho-punk. Man, this is a little overwhelming.
Hey.
Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be?
Ooh.
Cookies and cream, vanilla, strawberry, purple. As funny as purple is, like, I would go cookies and cream in this situation.
I think so too. Cookies
Go
and
cookies
cream
and
is
cream?
nice and
Hey.
If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Daffodil, mountain spring, camouflage, summer breeze, Spring Creek Fireball, Power Violence Cherry Blossom.
So I would probably go for either Spring Cherry Creek or the Power Violence Cherry Blossom.
Let's go Power Violence Cherry Blossom.
That sounds so good.
Because I like natural smells, but that Power Violence sounds funny. I'm like, fuck yeah, my smell is so metal and so calming.
Me, I'm Cherry Blossom, but metal is fit.
What's your favorite ambient sound? Rain, bowling alley, Star Trek bridge ambience, Howls of the Bone chorus.
I like rain.
I like rain too. Let's go rain. What's your dream vacation spot? My backyard, inside an active volcano, living off the fat of the land in Ibez? I don't know. And starting a new life in the Baltics.
None of those.
If I had to choose one, I'd say starting a new life in the Baltics. Baltics is like, Finland, Sweden.
I know the Baltics are.
Just making sure. What's your deepest, darkest fear?
Jesus.
I worry that people are nice to me only because they want something from me.
Yes.
I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it.
Yes.
Who? What if nobody exists but me and I've fabricated this universe? Goddamn. Saying you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food.
Honestly, that's like the most anxiety-inducing one is saying something like that.
It could just be me, but I'm like, it's not that hard, just fucking pay attention.
Just pay attention, but sometimes you like slip.
That's true.
You know?
I told the guy I had a good vacation the other day, and he said you too.
Yeah, and you know what? He's probably spending his whole vacation thinking about it, where he's like, I can't believe
You're an idiot!
like,
Yeah, walked away.
like, you know, I remember, I'm sure it's happened to me before, but
Wait,
there's like that moment when you're like really little, like in like the 2nd grade or something, and you call like your teacher mom, and you're like, thanks mom, and you're like,
oh yeah. Is Mikey outside?
Yeah.
Okay. I just heard him barking. So I think I'm between these two.
like legitimate fears.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one, I'll let you decide, because I think I kind of know which one I want to say.
I'm kind
Like,
of
I know which one I feel,
I think
but
I'm
I
on
want to
this one.
say saying you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food.
I think that one's funny, but I think I'm gonna go with this one.
Something more realistic, yeah.
Yeah. Matt thinks for a moment.
What?
Oh, I know just the thing.
Oh.
Matt runs over to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is Smokey Rolls Down Thunder Canyon by Devendra Banhart. Is that a real thing? I don't know.
Probably. They haven't led us astray yet. Like, all the things that they say.
Smokey Roll. Yeah, it's totally real.
Cool, we're gonna have to listen to them in a...
It's
What does it say?
So Smokey Rolls Down Thunder Canyon is a album by this band released in 2007. The album features more experimentation than the previous records, as well as more genre experimentation. So it's experimental.
I'm here for it.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to listen to them when I'm driving home.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
Yeah, I was like, we're doing a show.
Sounds like what you need is some Brevin. Devendra Banhart. Actually, I think everyone needs a little bit of Devendra Banhart in their lives.
We're gonna find out if this is my favorite band.
Whoa, dude, thanks for the recommendation.
Hey.
You're gonna have a great time with it. Promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. And the album artwork actually is really cool.
Ooh, I like that.
That's really dope.
Usual stuff today, Matt?
Hey.
Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm Good at This by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. I think I've heard of Mystery Skulls.
Tight.
Hey.
The cashier rings up Matt and hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously.
This is a nerd.
Fuck you!
Oh.
That nerd is my buddy Romero. Romero, this beacon of human charm, is Molly.
I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique.
Lovely to meet you.
Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on?
Oh.
You know it. Are the Third Waves gonna do a special acoustic performance?
I might see if I can get a few of the girls together.
There's an open mic night going on?
Hey.
Yeah, dude. We do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through.
Got a flyer for it right here.
Oh.
You and Amanda should come by that night.
Oh.
Matt blushes.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not doing anything.
Cute.
Will
I don't know.
Vacant Veil be playing?
Hey.
If only. I finish paying for my record and we head out to the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting. Oh, I read Vans, I was thinking the shoes. But those have been around forever, though.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories? Music is...
Yeah.
How do you mean? Let's see what he says. Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song's important to me not only in that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it.
I agree full-heartedly.
Yep. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from.
Hey.
All that stuff. And listening to those songs remind me of those memories of those moments of my life. Yeah, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. Aw, that's nice. And then that even reminds me of a younger me, going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go with my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot?
Oh my god, are we about to smoke some pot?
Matt stops and thinks for a moment. He's gonna be like, earlier today.
Yeah.
It's been decades.
Oh, okay.
Oh, are we gonna smoke up with Matt? Dude, me too.
We're gonna smoke.
Where do you even get pot now? Is that even what the kids call it these days? I don't know.
Hey.
But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records?
Yes. Dream date.
Yeah, why not?
Say no to drugs. Yeah, why not?
Hell yeah, why not? Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me.
Oh.
Ah, Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet in an alley near the coffee shop. So this is a place where it is not legal?
Not legal, yeah.
Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, you make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. You realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right? Then why don't you go into a dispensary?
Just go to one of the...
I definitely knew that.
Hey.
But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear.
Oh.
I swear. Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner of one of the many nasty grease dumpsters, shrouded in darkness, is a lean figure dressed in all black. Excuse me, Mr. Drugman.
Romero. I knew it!
Surprise!
I knew
The person
it!
almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucien, Damien's son.
Man, he's gonna think it's a ploy to get him to. It's like, nah, dude, we just want some fucking weed. Yeah, it's a.
Was this you?
Yeah. Who sent you?
That's right. We're cool, man. We're cool.
Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds.
Actually, weed is
Prove you're cool. Prove it.
What?
I need to know that you're down, or I need to know that you're down, or I bolt.
Show him that you're not wearing a wire. Impress him with your extensive knowledge on current drug lingo.
Don't do that.
Cite mutually assured destruction. Just show him that you're not wearing a wire, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Yes.
Yeah.
We didn't
Didn't
get
get any eggplants, but we got
Damn
lots
it.
of hearts.
We got hearts though, so that's good enough, I guess.
I've seen this in cop films before. I lift up my shirt to prove I'm not wearing a wire.
And we get to show some skin off to
Yep.
Matt. Oh, Jesus, put that away, please. Look, it's fine. I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming.
What kind of nickname is Buzzcut Molly?
Molly's got a buzz cut.
Right. Now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal.
Alright, how much do you want?
One.
One what?
Hey.
Yeah. He means weed, Lucien. Or he means weed, Lucien. Sorry.
Yeah, but how much? What you got?
Oh.
One?
I love them. Oh my god, look, here, take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad, and let's all forget that this ever happened.
Hey.
I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucien hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it up and take a deep whiff. It smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree.
Hey.
That went smoothly.
Did it? I mean, I guess
Yeah.
we got the goods.
We should get off public property before we smoke this.
Yeah, we're going back to his place?
Yeah.
Great idea. Let's get back to my place, yeah?
Yes.
Matt and I walk to our cul-de-sac and stop at a gas station on our way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again.
Yeah, that's fun. Wow, what a nice fucking joint.
That is a really nice
That's
joint.
a nice joint.
Carmencita's having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs.
Hey.
Awesome! Let's do some drugs.
I hope Carmencita hasn't left yet and she's like,
Dad.
what? I wish I could remember the voice. I think it was more
Right.
nasally.
I think so. Matt pulls out one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on the comfy leather couch and look around his place. There are a bunch of band posters and his record collection takes up an entire wall. Whoa, what a collection.
Hey.
Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. Had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Matt sits down next to me and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table.
Noise.
Real cool. Do you want to do the honors? Please, it's your house.
Hey.
If you say so.
What?
Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth, and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch.
Ah, shit.
Hey.
Never was too good at this.
Hey.
Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice-looking weed cigarette. He holds me a lighter and the blunt, I think, and I take it.
That sounds like me trying to be like,
Why, hello, fellow kids.
Yeah.
Well, let's open up a nug, smoke some of that gateway drug, rip that golf fairway. I like rip that golf fairway.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes, let's do that. I light the joint and inhale deeply. Oh, this is not what I remembered. It's been a while though. Maybe pot drugs have gotten more potent since the last time I smoked? I pass the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Should it sting this much, or am I just a baby?
Okay, that's like a legitimate thing though. So I've never like smoked weed up until my birthday, like last month, and I smoked with Jason, and it just fucking hurt. Like I didn't get high or anything. It just fucking hurt. And then I was like, okay, do I just suck at this? Am I wrong? I also had many beers, so I was like, maybe I fucked this up. And then I was here with Linny, and I've done it twice more since then, and I'm like, I haven't gotten a high either 3 times that I've tried it. It just hurts my throat.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'll try it again or not. It just hurts more. I'm not having fun trying it. It just hurts.
Yeah, for sure. Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Uh-oh. Oh god.
Oh.
Did we develop a taste for meth? No, it's... Matt takes another hit and winces.
Hey.
Yeah, this is oregano.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. I sniffed the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here.
Damn, we got
that- That little punk ripped us off.
Yeah, let's go fucking find him.
Hey.
Oh well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. You know what? You're right.
Hey.
We sit and listen through the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. Gotta look up that band.
Yeah.
I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that? Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young.
Oh no, we have that in common.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa sitting by flowers. The cursive lettering reads, Stillness the Dancing. Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago. Were you two in a band together? Yeah. That was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van.
Damn.
It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Wow. That seems like life some people only dream of.
Hey.
It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rose and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff.
You might have to let the puppet.
Yeah, no, I will soon.
I don't know if I should.
So once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down our roots in our favorite town to play in, right here.
Aww.
Since she was a kid, Rose always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened.
Oh, he's keeping it in her honor.
I'm so sorry. Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told someone the exact same thing after Alex died.
Oh.
Matt gets up to flip the record. Next to the turntable, I notice a dusty piano. Do you play? I'm out of practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the day.
Ska band.
Oh yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer.
Hey.
No way, you had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies.
I like the fact Romero's planting his fucking flag on ska and he's not taking
he's
it.
not gonna die on that hill. Will you stop your scratching ways, you silly boy. You silly boy. Except for Scommunist Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Oh.
Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench.
Hey.
Give me some of that two-tone love.
Yes.
Oh man, let's see if I still got it.
Hey.
I sit down at the piano. Go with the classics, stick to your ska roots. Anyway, here's Wonderwall.
Probably not Wonderwall.
Well, that's a guitar thing anyway, not
exactly.
a piano thing.
Should we stick to our ska roots?
Let's stick to our ska roots,
I think we
man.
should stick to our ska roots.
Do it. Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska.
Hey.
Wait, that was just smoke. That was just smoke on the water. Matt, I've forgotten how to play. The Deep Purple is always appreciated nonetheless. Alright, buddy. Can you top that? I shouldn't.
Because he's so damn good.
Right? Aw, come on.
Hey.
No, it's been a long time.
He's gonna play something so goddamn beautiful.
Never too late to get back into it or drop it.
It's never too late to get back into it.
Let's try it. Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple Smoke on the Water. How much worse can it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second. Okay.
Cool.
Yes!
Yes!
Okay.
Yes!
Yeah!
That's what we've been waiting for.
Matt closes his eyes and runs
we have
his
been
fingers.
recording for a long time.
Right, I just got that too.
We'll do this and then we'll...
Yep. Matt closes his eyes and runs his fingers over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know that he hadn't played the piano for a long time, I would never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I've never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This is so cool.
Hey.
Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that?
Oh my god, it was so good.
That was amazing. Oh, it's nothing.
Take a compliment.
Come on, man. That was killer. Are you gonna pull that out for the open mic night? Oh no, I never play at those. Well, why not? You're really good. It's just... I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore.
I feel that.
I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable with the thought of it. I won't push him any further.
Good.
Good boy. Alright, man. But I hope you know how beautiful your music is.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh.
Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late and I decide that I need to go to bed. Matt walks me to my door.
Hey.
Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano, and
Hey.
I think we'll be fine.
Yes, you will be fine.
Hey.
Night, dude. I smile.
Get a kiss?
Night.
A little kiss? Damn, no kiss.
And I think we will continue on the next episode because it has been an hour.
Yeah. I mean, we did stop a few times, but
Yeah.
it's been a long
But yeah, it's still been a long one, and I apologize.
That's okay. We'll live.
Yes. So until next time, everybody, I'm your buddy WolfyP.
And I'm Sanna.
Don't forget to jam out to good music. And
Hell yeah.
we love you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, do all that good YouTuber stuff. You know what to do by now.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.